Hello, I'm Persia.
And I'm Joey.
And you are watching an Addictive Daughter Life Nugget.
And today we want to talk to you about lateness and flakiness, something that we've both been quite guilty of in the past, and something that I can say personally, these days, I still struggle with a little bit. I have a tendency to put a lot in my diary and just getting a bit overzealous really on the old social commitments when I've got stuff going on with work as well, and then it'll come to the day and I look and think, oh my gosh, I've committed to seeing 3 people today. Oh, it's totally unmanageable. And I end up having to cancel sometimes on at least one of those people last minute, which is really crap. And if I'm honest with myself, if I actually took the time to look ahead at my diary in a week, I could probably foresee some of those issues and cancel sooner. Because I honestly think, you know, sometimes you have to cancel and that's life, but it's nice to give people a bit of notice rather than 2 hours before, if you can do it 2 days before, and be really honest about it and say, look, I've totally overbooked that day, can we move our meet? And generally, we're not that special that people are going to be like horrendously offended. Most people are just pretty cool and flexible and will rearrange with you. And we've just been remembering one of our drama teachers from drama school used to have a real niggle about lateness. And he used to say, you know, if you're late for someone, it's just a blatant disregard for their time. It's just showing utter disrespect for the value of them and their life.
Which follows on really nicely to our moral of the day, which is flakiness and lateness shows a disrespect for other people's time. So this is going to go right into our to-do of the day. Now, have you ever told a really horrific excuse as to why you're late or as to why you have to cancel something? I know that there were times back when I used to get horrifically drunk and I'd wake up with the world's worst hangover and I'd had like in my diary to meet a friend for brunch or something, and there's no way that was going to happen. I felt so horrific. I couldn't just say, mate, I'm sorry, I messed up, I'm really hungover or whatever. So I used to turn my phone on silent or like turn it off and just hide it in my room, and then just not deal with it for days until I come up with some elaborate lie as to why, oh God, no, we weren't supposed to meet that day or whatever. But we want to hear what some of your excuses are, your worst ones for like cancelling or being late, some corkers. Another one I did was when I was at drama school, again really hungover, and you were not supposed to be late, it was like very frowned upon. So I emailed in and said my keys just broke in my front door, so I can't lock the flat, so I have to wait until a locksmith can come over. And it was such a bizarre lie that I think they bought it, to be honest.
So elaborate. So we want to know your elaborate lies. And if you're not the one who is often late and flaky, but you've got someone in your life who is, and who's fed you some excuses, we would love to hear those excuses. Because often I think you do know.
You know when someone's bullshitting, don't you?
Excuse the swear word, but yeah, you do know. So we want them all down below, just for the jokes of it. Post them down below and we can have a good read. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like this life nugget, and if you think it would be of benefit to any of your flaky friends, please pass it on.
If you'd like a life nugget and a weekly dose of happiness and motivation straight to your inbox, sign up at addictive-daughter.com and join us and thousands of others in getting addicted to the good stuff today.